What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Infinite Gains back again with their GME and AMC update. It was a crazy day today. I was up last night, and then Twitter, X.com started going crazy. Japan is tanking. Japan market crash. South Korea halts trading. Japan's biggest bank down 21%, and then we saw the S&P 500 futures, ES start slipping down like 2-3%, and then basically market open. I mean, you saw the Mag 7, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia down like 10%, and it was a crazy day. And in my last video, I said that that I didn't think a drop was probable, and guess what happened? We dropped, and I'll admit I was wrong. I'll own up to that. But at the same time, it was like, okay, well, I didn't really predict that we were gonna have like a mini market crash in the middle of the night. I didn't really predict that happening, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, because we dropped down pretty substantially. So basically, pre-market, we went all the way down to the S200 SMA, which actually I talked about in my video. I said that I wasn't thinking that it was going to happen, but I actually did mention it in my last video. I was like, if you drop below your triangle here and you drop below your 100 SMA, I was like, you might as well just go your 200 SMA. And you can go back and watch the last video. I said I would take out a loan out of the bank and buy GME at the 200 SMA, and we pretty much pre-market hit that, and then bounced all the way back up. So I didn't think that it was gonna happen, and I really didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. I was wrong about that 100%. But I hope you guys bought the dip, because I'm pretty sure that was the last substantial dip that you're probably gonna get in GME before the MOAS. But so we are above the 100 SMA. We're kind of working our way back to the triangle. So maybe tomorrow we can go up and come test this, and hopefully make our way back in. And then once you do that, it's pretty much just go up here and break out, and then that's pretty much all you have left to do with GME. So that's what I would just be paying attention to, this 100 SMA support, and then probably in the next few days come up to retest this breakdown of this triangle. So if we go to the 4-hour here, I don't know what this is. We'll take that off. So if we go to the 4-hour, we dropped out of our triangle thing that I've kind of been talking about, and we went all the way down to the 200 SMA, opened up that around 1880, and then now we're coming back up to kind of retest this breakdown. And you see here, this is actually really, really bullish. Your stock RSI has bottomed, and we're testing the triangle. So your RSI is bottomed as we're testing, so it's you could really just explode out of this thing, kind of just like a real big fake out. Just kind of broke out of the triangle, and then nope, actually we didn't. And something like that could happen. AMC is back in its little pennant thing. That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. So the damage wasn't even that bad. AMC closed green on the day. Really think about that. AMC went all the way down to the 100 SMA, and then it closed green on the day. So, and GME was down 2% or something like that. So it was scary. I didn't predict all this craziness happening, around the world, and Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, stuff. I didn't really predict all that, and it was scary for sure. But I was pretty confident that we weren't gonna go below the 200 SMA. AMC managed to bounce off its 100 SMA and made it back in the pennant. So like we're doing fine. Like I mean, AMC's green on the day, so I mean it was scary. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean we're still doing fine. There's no like need to kind of freak out, you know. But that is what it is. So I mean that's pretty much all there is left for GME, is to just get back in this triangle and start breaking out. You know, if we can put on maybe the MACD, so like let's go to the daily for the MACD. So I mean your MACD is ready to start kind of curling up. Your stock RSI on the daily has bottomed. So your stock RSI on the daily and the 4-hour has bottomed. Your MACD looks like it's ready to start curling up. So I mean every single indicator was like, you just got the biggest discount on GME of your freaking life, and you should have capitalized on that. So I think this thing's kind of ready to go to the moon. This is kind of what I'm seeing right now. That I mean we're ready, and yeah, I mean it gave us a little scare. You know, we were like, people were freaking out. They're like, holy shit. You know, you're watching like a pre-market and GME's going to like $17, AMC's at like $4.20 something. I'm like, oh shit. So I mean it was like a big fake out. I didn't predict it at all. I didn't think that was gonna happen, if I'm being honest with you. So but it did happen, and we're fine. We're back in the pennant. GME's kind of coming in to kind of test the pennant on the 4-hour. So, and like all your indicators have kind of bottomed, and they're kind of ready to start moving back up. So I'm pretty confident that like that 200 SMA bounce in the pre-market was probably the lowest you're gonna get before we go higher. Like that, I'm pretty sure that was like a major freaking discount. I didn't think that we were gonna be going that low for real, but Bitcoin and XRP did tank though, so that wasn't a total loss, because I made another video with Bitcoin and XRP talking about like a big dump that I saw happening, and wasn't a total loss, because I mean Bitcoin started crashing and it just went all the way down to 49,000. It did it's recovered. It's kind of like recovered past this trend here. So I honestly don't think the dump is over. You may be able to rebound and retest that 200 SMA, but let's put on these support bands. Yeah, I mean you've kind of dropped out of that. Let's go to the weekly, kind of see what we're working with. Yeah, I mean you've just dropped below your bands. You've dropped below your support. I do think that we are gonna head even lower. Your Bitcoin got a rejection at this midpoint, so it could come back down and bottom before it comes back up again. So I mean that's Bitcoin, and XRP came down as well. I think we're gonna have a good opportunity on XRP as well. But I mean they are bouncing right now, and that was kind of expected. But your stock RSI on XRP's weekly is topped out, so it's just like it's not looking too good for crypto right now. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the whole video. Just want to do kind of an update. Today was a crazy day. I didn't see any of that happening. It caught me off guard, and I'll try to do better in the future, 100%. But I mean that is what it is, and I wouldn't freak out. I wouldn't be worried or anything. I mean it's like we're fine. It was just a fake out, and that's pretty much all it was. So yeah, tomorrow just be looking for that triangle retest, and look for this 100 SMA as support, because I think that we're gonna try to fill this gap here on the 4 hours. So you're probably gonna come up here, test this triangle, and hopefully we break through it. And I think pretty much after that you just got to break through the top of this trend here, and you're pretty much off to the races. AMC kind of same thing. You got to work your way up. The stock RSI on the 4 hour looks like it's trying to bottom here, so maybe we dip a little bit, or just the RSI bottoms and we're kind of just ready to go. So We are trying to make it past this horizontal resistance right here at 511. And, you know, if we zoom up here real quick, you know, like do something like this, then your 20 SMA can kind of curl above your 200 SMA, and that, I'd say that's pretty bullish as well. So, you know, hopefully we get some kind of big kind of rebound here, kind of see like this inverse head and shoulder thing playing out again. So hopefully something like that happens. But I mean, I think this thing's ready to go. I mean, it's just every single indicator is kind of saying like, yo, like we're done dipping. Like we've been bleeding out. Then we had this like weird market crash thing, and AMC and GME like tanked in the pre-market. And I think that was kind of like your final little discount, kind of like final little like scare tactic thing to kind of get you out. And pretty sure like, I mean, I think that this thing's going to be pretty bullish going into the next week, and kind of trying to follow what I originally thought was going to happen. But hopefully the damage wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, AMC's green, GME's down like 2%. So I mean, it wasn't like really bad. But anyways, yeah, I mean that's the whole video. I'll try to keep you guys updated. I just wanted to kind of make a little update video and just put this out. And I'll be in the Discord if you guys want to chat. And I'm excited for this week, and I'm excited for, I mean, I think something's gonna happen soon. I mean, I think that was our last little final dip. So that's all. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.